Microsoft's focus on television and augmented reality has caused many to question the company's devotion to traditional game development. Perhaps that's why this E3, Phil Spencer promises a more back-to-basics approach, assuring fans that this year will be more about first-party IP. Master Chief is back in a big way with Halo 5 Guardians. The multiplayer beta was nice, but we're due to see what the campaign will look like on the new generation of hardware. It's almost guaranteed that we'll see new gameplay and perhaps gain some background on the Spartan Locke versus Master Chief narrative that the Hunt the Truth campaign has been teasing. Meanwhile, Rise of the Tomb Raider from Crystal Dynamics is poised to compete as an Xbox exclusive, so we anticipate a gameplay-heavy display. The follow-up to 2013's Tomb Raider faces the monumental endeavor of direct comparison to the next Uncharted, but Nathan Drake doesn't have the locks to show off hair physics the way Lara does. Remedy Studios' ambitious time travel narrative Quantum Break is skipping E3, though there is a healthy possibility that an Alan Wake remaster on the Xbox One could be in the works. Gears of War is another likely candidate for remastering, but more importantly, Microsoft has all but confirmed that it's time for a new chapter in the series to be unveiled. We've known for a while that Black Tusk Studios is handling the project, and in preparation for E3, the developer has been newly renamed the Coalition, which is not only a reference to Gears of War, but the Coalition uses a lancer in its logo. Rounding out Xbox's heavy hitters, we expect to see more from new-gen Crackdown, Forza Motorsport 6, and of course, Fable Legends. Or at least, a Windows 10 demonstration in the guise of a Fable Legends preview. In January, Phil Spencer elaborated on plans for cross-platform interactivity between the Xbox One and Windows 10, and the launch of the new OS is just around the corner. Spencer will even be attending the Microsoft co-sponsored PC gaming show, the first of its kind happening at E3, and we're likely to see demos of the interactions between the two platforms. In terms of hardware, Microsoft may highlight the revamped controller, but while it's a long shot, we'd love to see a more concrete look at the HoloLens and what it means for gaming. Until now, HoloLens has been more of an idea than a reality, as few have been privileged to experience a real-life demonstration. Bringing it to the stage or letting more media try out the device would prove a true test of its relevancy and potential. Last but not least, we can expect some of the biggest and most pleasant surprises from the ID at Xbox lineup. There are some returning indies we can expect an update from, notably the 1930s hand-drawn stylings of Cuphead, the recently delayed Inside from Play Dead, and Cappy Games' Atmospheric Below. The sheer number of indie devs who have hitched their carts to Xbox's indie venture leaves us with no doubt that there will be a wealth of new titles to choose from. As with any E3, the more surprises the better. We may finally see what Scalebound looks like, and we're crossing our fingers for Battletoads to be more than a Shovel Knight Easter egg. But we'll have to wait until June 15th to find out what else is in store. Check out our previous countdown entry on what to expect from Nintendo at the show, and visit our E3 Hub on YouTube for the most recent updates to our round-the-clock coverage. First of all, let me say thank you for sitting on my desk. Good news and bad news. Good news, we found Bloodworth. He was marooned off the coast of Morocco. He'll be in tomorrow. Bad news is, that means, Buttons, you're supposed to go. But I gotta admit, kinda taken a liking to you recently.
And are you?
So, sorry Fancy, you gotta go, buddy. Buttons is simply more British.
But Buttons is faking it! He's an alley cat from Minneapolis! I dug it all up on business cat message boards last night.
Is this true?
Yes. I've been pretending to be as professional as Fancy.
Well, you're not. I thought you were British. I don't even... I can't... I gotta go. Fancy? You tell this dishonest mongrel why he's fired.
You don't have to say anything. I know you're smarter than me. And you have a better voice than me. And you love E3 more than me.
Well, that's not necessarily all true. To tell you a secret, Buttons, I don't care for E3.